Ew, why do you eat candy that way?
I already brushed my teeth.
Oh.
We don't traditionally consider the way we eat certain foods, but there is often a right and a wrong way to actually consume a given dish. To find out the do's and don'ts, here are 10 foods you've been eating wrong your whole life. Ginger and wasabi on sushi.
Ooh, sushi.
The very first time you went out to try sushi, you may have been instructed to mix the wasabi into the soy sauce and then place a piece of ginger on top of the roll and enjoy. Well, apparently this is wrong. So wrong. If you were in a fancy schmancy sushi restaurant and the staff witnessed this act of culinary betrayal, it would insult the head chef so much that they might ask you to leave. Either that or the bouncer could throw you out the back door into the cold, dark alley. But seriously, the biggest no-no with sushi is mixing the wasabi into the soy sauce. Doing so not only changes the flavor of both the wasabi and the soy sauce, but it changes its texture as well. These chefs make that stuff from scratch in a high-end restaurant. There is no bottle of soy sauce on the table or packet of wasabi to be found here. It's fresh ground wasabi and handmade soy sauce.
You offend us.
Instead, try adding a small amount of wasabi on one side of the roll, then dip the other side of the roll in the soy sauce, thus giving you a proper balance in flavor and making the best darn bite of sushi ever. After you've enjoyed your roll, a piece of ginger is eaten to clear the palate. This is meant to cleanse and refresh your mouth before you eat another or different kind of roll. So now you know. Chicken wings.
We brought chicken wings.
Oh, yum! I hope they're the kind with the bone removed.
Another food that is often picked up by hand and enjoyed passionately are chicken wings. The best part about chicken wings is arguably the sauce, and there are so many options to choose from, ranging from barbecue, honey garlic, creamy ranch, spicy Thai, and teriyaki. The sauce makes the wings and can take your taste buds on an adventure around the world. Here's a trick/hack to make eating them less of a WWE wrestling match. First, the bone gets in the way, right? Then there's that little piece of meat left in the middle that you have to pull out or try to tackle with your mouth. What if we told you that you can make the bones disappear like some sort of magic trick or wizardry?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Find the grizzly bit at the end of the widest part of the wing. Pull that off, grab the tiny bone, twist and pull it out. Now repeat with the bigger bone, and there you go. Boneless one-bite chicken wings. There's honestly nothing better than heading out to the bar with your favorite group of friends to enjoy a nice cold beer and chicken wings. But the wings are often saucy mayhem, which can make drinking your brew difficult. But there's just no way you could cut into a chicken wing with cutlery. Now, with this trick, you don't have to. Problem solved. Give it a try and let us know how this chicken wing eating method turns out for you. Strawberries.
Strawberries, caviar, oysters, all good choices.
Strawberries, a true summertime favorite. Strawberries are used in so many different dishes. Strawberry shortcake, strawberry crisp, strawberry pie, chocolate-covered strawberries, strawberry tarts, preserves, or even just fresh cut-up strawberries with whipped cream and sugar. Can you say yum?
Yum, 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 yum.
Most of the time, we aren't too concerned when it comes to enjoying this fruit, but there's another route to better enjoy this deliciously flavor-abundant berry. Try this out. Take a straw and push it up through the bottom of the berry. This creative method takes out the middle of the berry and pushes the stem and leaves up and off. This results in nearly a full, juicy strawberry to enjoy. How practical! Oh, happy day! The majority of the time, we just cut off the top of the berry so we can get rid of the leaves and stem, and then we enjoy. Or better yet, we can use the leaves as a little handle and just take a huge bite. Unfortunately, there's always so much berry still left attached to those leaves, which can end up being an unfortunate waste. This here is a cool way around that, and not to mention a nifty dinner party trick to show off to friends and family. A delicious win-win all around. Hamburgers.
Would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
Hamburgers are quick and easy to prepare, right? From fast food to backyard barbecues, hamburgers are pretty popular, but people have been eating them the wrong way for eons upon eons. We all love a good burger, no matter what the toppings are. Lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, give us the works, and we're typically happy with any old burger.
This is the right burger.
The best part, though, is the juicy essence of the burger itself, which can get pretty messy, especially if you've gone ahead and added any and every condiment or sauce you can think of. Raise your hand if you're guilty. Give this a try next time. Simply flip your burger upside down. With the thicker top bun now on the bottom, it will absorb all that juice, sauce, and deliciousness. Talk about a flavor saver. Plus, the teeny-weeny bottom bun won't get soaked and fall apart. This allows you to enjoy your burger mostly mess-free. So whether you're enjoying a cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger, a double bacon cheeseburger, a chicken burger, or even a veggie burger, you can just flip it and enjoy. Cupcakes.
What's wrong with cupcakes? Everything.
How can you go wrong with a cupcake? With a mountain of flavor-filled frosting on top of any kind of cake imaginable on the bottom, such as a simple vanilla or pound cake, to an even more extreme cake like double dark chocolate devil food cake, a cupcake is enough to make anyone drool. Cupcakes often look too pretty to eat, but they can be truly messy little buggers. Hold up, though. There's actually a sneaky, better way to enjoy these beautiful mini cake creations.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
As per usual, remove the wrapper from the bottom of the cake. Now, locate the middle of the cake itself and twist it in half. With us so far? Next step is to place the bottom of the cupcake on the top of the icing, pressing down to make a verified dessert sandwich. And voila! You are now the proud owner of a true cupcake sandwich. Congratulations to you and enjoy. The icing could be too heaping to consume by eating a cupcake the regular way, which can result in an icing mustache or nose full of the delicious stuff. Or perhaps the cake crumbles too easily and it ends up everywhere. Fear not, though. You now know an alternative and even better way to enjoy cupcakes. You've got the knowledge now. Bananas.
Ba 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 na 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 na.
While some of us get our potassium fix by opening up bananas one way, others get theirs by having someone else open them and stealing as much of it as they can. Now, for those of us who don't steal our bananas like that monkey did from the security guard, imagine this. All you have to do is pinch the nub on the end. Yes, the part that we'd think of as the bottom of the banana. Pinch that nubbin and peel as you usually would. The top part with the stem works as the perfect handle to hold on to. We find it better to use this method with a ripe banana. It's really no trouble ripping off the top of a ripe banana, but at times it can be a struggle and you'll find yourself in a fight that can end up in a mushy mess. And no one likes a mushy banana or a mess, except maybe that cartoon dog, What a Mess.
What a mess! When disaster struck. What a mess!
This works really well with overripe bananas as well. You know, the black ones hiding in the back of your freezer that you were going to use to make banana bread months ago. Anyhow, this method makes for a lot less chaos, so give it a try. Spaghetti.
Kimberly, don't eat that spaghetti with your hands. I'm quite serious. It's awful.
Spaghetti. Finally a food you can eat with a fork, knife, and, spoon? What's the random spoon for? At home, we are used to just grabbing a fork and doing our best to get the long, saucy noodles into our mouths, slurping or eating over your plate so that the delicious pasta noodles don't end up on the floor, creating catastrophic chaos. Or you could cut them with a knife to make it, more manageable, efficient, and mess-free. You'll just have to be mindful of the stairs.
Mamma mia!
Back to the spoon, though. So here's the dealio. Simply pick up some spaghetti and start to twirl it around your fork, using the spoon as the base to help keep everything nicely in order. Less mess and more one-bite action. Or if you go to M&M's restaurant Mom's Spaghetti in Detroit, you can eat it on bread in a sketty sandwich and ditch the cutlery altogether. Did you know that most Italians just use the plate as the base? Because, like week, really. Unless you have the need to be super formal, there's really no reason to dirty more dishes. Less is always more. Hot dogs.
Hey, wait a minute. Those are hot dogs. Armor hot dogs.
Most of us have probably enjoyed hundreds of hot dogs in our lifetimes. From baseball games to backyard barbecues, the hot dog is a nostalgic staple. Now, this is not so much about how we eat them. There's kind of only one way, unless you're in a hot dog eating contest, of course. Anyways, this is about cooking them. There are a few different methods for cooking hot dogs. You can boil them, fry them, or even microwave them. Most often, they are grilled or cooked over an open campfire, which sadly can result in half-burnt and half-undercooked dogs.
Yeah, it's raw.
Cut the hot dog into a spiral first, or score the skin. Also, you could even cut 4 slits into each end to make a spider dog. This will result in getting a more even cook, and it's super fun for kids, too. Now dip it into your favorite condiment or place it in a toasty bun, and it's time to eat. But better yet, if you're camping, get yourself a cast iron hot dog cooker. It's pretty much like a waffle iron, but literally made for cooking hot dogs over an open fire. You'll never have burnt or undercooked dogs again. Bon appetit, all. Tacos.
I got tacos, hard tacos, I got soft tacos.
A taco should never be upside down. After all, it is not a Dairy Queen Blizzard, Acrobat, or a roller coaster. Tacos are really enjoyable, but admittedly and annoyingly, they make for a messy meal. If you're like us, you love to just pile as many toppings in that hard taco shell as you can, which unfortunately ends up in sizable taco disarray after the shell decides to crumble away after each bite. What if that taco could just be enjoyable and not a huge disaster? Well, usually we cut up and add lettuce inside a taco shell with whatever other yummy fillings we'd like to enjoy. Next time, consider leaving the lettuce leaf whole and using it as a holder of sorts, kind of like a little pocket for your taco.
Genius!
Who knew lettuce could make a taco better and more manageable to enjoy? How does the saying go? You don't make friends with salad? Well, in this case, it's more accurate to say, lettuce to the rescue. Even if the shell breaks and crumbles every which way, you won't lose all of the good stuff. You'll claim victory over that taco chaos at long last. Pizza.
By eating that pizza, you're accepting this evil thing's gift!
Now, pizza is often a popular go-to meal, and we would imagine that the majority of the world just picks up a slice with their hands and goes to town. Is this wrong? Could it be? Well, actually, some people would prefer it if you ate your pizza with a fork and a knife. While the thought of sitting down at a table with pizza on a fancy plate with a fork and knife in hand is slightly laughable to some, it does happen. Another preferred way to eat pizza is the pizza triangle. Just pick up a slice and fold it in half. Now go to chow down. It stops any toppings from falling off and keeps any juicy drippings on the inside.
Sushi.
What about those leftovers? Hey, you might prefer them cold, but sometimes reheating leftover pizza ends with a soggy mess, leaving you to wonder, where did the crispy crust go? Instead, grab a skillet, preferably cast iron, and throw the slices in there and heat them up. This will not only reheat your favorite treat, but the crispy crust will make a reappearance again too. So many ways to eat pizza and such little time. Get a taste of more great videos. Just tap or click and leave us a comment, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell.